This is sometimes called solving an initial value problem. Tell you the truth, there's a course called differential equations, and you do a lot of anti-differentiation in there. And this is a very simple differential equation problem. But the velocity, we have motion along a line in front of the CVR or a straight car on a straight flat road. The velocity at time t is the square root of t plus 3, let's say feet per second. And we want to find the position, s of t, if the position at time t equals 0 is 4. In other words, we're given s of 0 equal 4. This is called an initial condition or an initial value. Okay? Well, we know that v of t is s prime of t, right? The velocity is the derivative of the position. It's the instantaneous rate of change of position. So, if we go backwards, the antiderivative of velocity is position. So, if I want to find s of t here, I just take the antiderivative of the velocity. Please get in the habit of writing the complete antiderivative symbol. That consists of this and this. It'll mess you up later on if you don't write this. Right now it seems meaningless, but it'll mess you up later on if you don't. Okay, I'm anti-differentiating t to the 1/2. And by the way, this variable, this kind of tells us what the independent variable is, but this variable right here has to match the variable in the integrand, okay? Square root of t is t to the 1/2. So I'm just rewriting the problem. Now, the antiderivative of t to the 1/2 is t to the 3/2 over 3/2. The antiderivative of 3 is just 3t. In other words, what do you differentiate to get 3? If the independent variable is t, it's 3t. And I've got plus a constant. To divide by 3/2 is to multiply by 2/3. Okay, so I get s of t is 2/3 t to the 3/2. I wrote this wrong, didn't I? This is 3/2 exponent. 2/3 t to the 3/2 plus 3t plus a constant. But I can figure out what this particular constant is because I'm given s of 0 equal 4. If I were not given that initial condition, then the position could be any number of things, all that differ by a constant. But once you tell me that initial condition, then I can find what's my constant. So when I put in 0 for t, I get this, but this also is what? 4. So I've got 0 plus 0 plus 3 equal 4. So that tells me c is 4. So I go back and let the c be 4. This is my solution to this initial value problem or baby differential equation.